Nice. Okay, so we can turn off the stream now, right? Okay, fine. Okay. So I guess we should start right away. So this is Boktai 3. It only came out in Japan. However, there are translation patch to play in English on emulator. Also, I'm playing on a real cartridge, which is why it's in Japanese right now. Oops, I'm missing menus. That's pretty bad. Okay, alright, let's do this. In this game, we start with using passwords from the previous games, which is Boktai 2, obviously. This gives us a few advantage, such as higher stats and items. Which items depends on the password itself. For example, I'm using a 100% password, which is gonna give me more items than a password with only the game completed.
This is technically the password you get at the end of Boktai 2. Well, the Japanese version of Boktai 2, yes. As you mentioned.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry,
No,
go on.
no, no, fine. Just get a quick reminder. Like, the code you get affects, like, whatever your rank was and all that stuff affects what bonuses you get in this game, as Doc said.
Okay, yeah, so for this, since Boktai 3 only came out in Japan, you can only use a password from a Japanese version of Boktai 2. However, all versions of Boktai 2 gives a password at the end, and I believe you could also use it on the official websites back in the days. So anyway, so story-wise, for the people that did not play Boktai 3 before, so this is a sequel to Boktai 2, obviously. Story is actually pretty simple. We begin with Sabata having a nightmare and fighting the well, what's supposed to be the final boss, pretty much.
Yeah, right now Sabata's realizing he's in a dream, but it's not his dream, technically.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it. It's a bit weird, to be honest. But all you need to know is that you can actually die in that dream and get a game over. So it's a pretty realistic dream.
Honestly, I enjoy the design of this boss. If you look at him, it's all skulls. It's actually, honestly pretty creepy.
Game sound is low. That sucks. Sometimes you are Beyblade. Yeah, that's Sabata's greatest ability. by far.
Doc, according to this thingy majiggy, we're not getting any sound.
Wait, what? Sorry, can you repeat?
Uh, I'm not getting any sound from your game.
That's not good. I'm having sound in OBS.
It says here that we're not getting any audio from the channel volume.
Uh, uh, Hang on, let me check properties. Okay, did anything change at all?
No, it's still showing blank.
Oh my god. Okay, anything now?
Okay, there we go. Like I'm seeing some sound now.
Okay, yeah, sound was a bit lower than usual. So story-wise, we finally meet the main bad guy of the game, which is this guy, Ratatosk. So this is where it gets a bit complicated. So Sabata still has can hear sound, but it's still low. Okay. Well, I can't do anything else on my end.
All right. Okay. It should be better now.
All right. So yeah, story-wise, so Sabata he still has what's it called?
Oh yeah, what they're showing
Um,
here right now are flashbacks to the previous Boktai games.
yeah, and basically Sabata still has dark matter inside of him, and because of this, Ratatosk can basically use him, kinda, or try to at least for the moment. The main goal of Ratatosk is to use Sabata to control the final boss, which he is able to because of the Moonblood and Dark Matter inside of him. So Sabata, he's already trying to fight Ratatosk, but he's having a really hard time, and because of that, he tried to kill us. But thanks to the vampire blood from Boktai 2, we are alive.
Yes. He only managed to survive because of that.
Yeah, basically.
As you can see, also his sprite changed. I think the sprite looks much better.
Yeah, I agree. Also, Sabata's sprite was a bit different as well. Okay, let's do this.
Yummy. No, I think his sprite is the same. Like it's only slightly changed in this game from 2.
Yeah, basically Sabata... Well, technically he did have a different sprite each game. In Boktai 1, he's just a recolor of Django. In Boktai 2, he has the face that's different. And in Boktai 3, it's Django's body with Sabata's face.
Honestly, the sealed prison is the best freaking tutorial song.
Yeah, honestly, I just love like how it starts. Like, it's the perfect start with how the music begins and stuff. Like, you just can't do anything better.
Boktai 2 was going for more of a like cowboys and vampires kind of sound. Boktai 3 for me is going for much more adventure.
Yeah, well, basically, so Boktai 1, you could say it's basically MGS on GBA because it focuses a lot more on stealth. Boktai 2 is where Boktai really got its own identity, at least in my opinion.
Yes, yes.
And well, it wants a bit more into action. With the commentator, we have me, Doc, and Eurasia at the moment. Yeah, le French guy, that's me, I think. Taiyō. Okay, let's switch weapons to more damage. And there we go. Easy. Thanks. I love Moonlight.
That frame is OP. At the beginning.
That frame is it's pretty good, honestly. It's pretty good, but it uses a lot of energy. But yeah, it turns out that 40 strap it's a bit too strong. I guess I did not really think about it that much.
Technically, that enemy steals all of your solar nuts, but because Doc ate it, he didn't really do anything. That cuts down on dialogue boxes, which
yeah. Basically, it saves a few seconds, and it's like you need to refill your energy for a mini boss fight later anyway, so may as well do it now. Also, these bats we kill them because we need the EXP normally in 90%, and also because there's a low chance of getting speed nuts. And getting a speed nut right here, it probably saves 5 or 10 seconds. It's still something I have to time properly. So anyway, so this game, it's a mix of Boktai 2 and 1. In the sense that you get the gun back. You can switch frames and elements as well. And basically, you also have swords. You don't have spears or oops. You don't have spears or
hammers.
What's it called? Hammers. Yes, thank you. You don't have spears or hammers. You only have different types of swords, which have different types of attacks, and it's really cool, honestly.
Yeah,
like it's really cool.
They are honestly way better than the weapon types in 2, in my opinion.
Yeah, and basically, all you need to know is that swords in this game, they are broken. Just like shot from this angle as well. It's a bit broken on these armors.
These armors can only move in a grid, so...
Yeah, like most enemies in Boktai games can only move like that. So if you know that, you're fine.
That's so unfair.
Yeah, it really is. So anyway, story time. So here's Trinity. He falls from the sky. Apparently, he comes back from the future, which is pretty much it's pretty much similar to Lunar Nights, except that I think it's actually worse than it is in Lunar Nights. And he nearly cracks his ass in half as well. That's very important lore, actually. In fact, that's probably the most important line about this cutscene. But yeah, basically, he's here to save us, technically, and prevent his future from happening. It's a future where Ratatosk actually gains control of the final boss, and Sabata as well. And basically, he rules all over the planet. And it's super bad. And it turns out that by falling on that tombstone, Trinity actually already saved us, technically. Because there was a dark seal that we could not break, but it got weakened because of the tombstone being broken. So by using his ass to break the tombstone, Trinity actually helped us. Actually, when you put it like that, it's a bit weird, I guess. But hey, as long as it works.
Right now, this is Django after he got beaten down, and the other new immortals are watching him.
Yeah, basically this is like it's like a flashback to what happened.
Oh wow, I wonder who that last guy is.
Oh yeah, I wonder too. Never seen this guy before. What was Django orange in that scene? Was it a bug? I don't think so. I think it's I think it's supposed to show you that it's a flashback, and maybe Dusty as well. Yeah, like he probably got carried all over here. And if it's like how he carries the coffins, then yeah, that will explain why he's dirty. Actually.
Yeah, I was thinking it was just him being dirty from being inside there. Hey, a bat. A talking bat!
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that's actually his account telling us about everything that I just explained for the past few minutes, and basically being like, "Oh hey, I'm back. You should try to follow me and fight me if you can," because the count actually likes fighting Django, probably because it reminds him of Ringo, which is Django's father actually.
If you guys remember, when the Boktai 2 scenario, Shademan mentioned that man helped him achieve his goals. That was the count.
Yeah, actually, at the end of the Shellman quest in Boktai 2, you have a few text box that can show up, and it's supposed to be the count. I think even the music from Boktai 1 plays during that part. The count Revengeance. Yes, that's accurate. So anyway, we are back in San Miguel. Due to almost being killed, Django has lost his memory. So we have to talk to everyone again to try to remember them, but kinda fail, to be honest. And on the way, we also learned that technology has progressed. There's only one type of coffin, but it's also a bike. So yay, technology!
And funny thing, it is called the Coffin Bike. Wow!
Yeah, what a good name! And you know what's better? So I can give it a name, but for if you want to go fast, you just press start, and the coffin bike name is actually just named my bike. So yeah, interesting fact.
The one thing I don't like about this game is that San Miguel is no longer a hub world, it's just a point and click.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool like that, but if anything, one thing that Boktai 3 really lacks, it's optional dungeons. It doesn't have any at all, and that's actually sad. So anyway, some NPC will try to help us recover memory. This one will try shock therapy by kissing us. And later on, Lita will try something interesting as well. If you've watched the Boktai 1 run earlier, you're gonna like it.
Oh yeah, talking to the Native American looking person gave him the dash back. He's the one who gave it to him in Boktai 2.
Yep. As well, we get the Dark card back for Dark Loans.
Also, that girl is the one after Django lost his solar gun, she helped him use elements again, but the device he borrowed broke.
Yeah, it's Zazie. So basically, she at the start of Boktai 2, she lends us the soul device, which is basically like a glove that lets us use elements and magics. But it turns out, because in Boktai 2 we almost got hidden by the final boss, it got broken or eaten by the final boss. It's not really mentioned properly, but that's what I believe.
Oh wow, okay. I thought it was broken, broken from what happened to Sabata, but that actually makes more sense.
Yeah, honestly, I just think that it probably got eaten by it.
Alright, it's time for some shock therapy.
Yeah, but that one is really painful.
You can't go to the solar tree in 3? No. It's just there.
Yeah, it's just there, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can actually go there.
Nope.
I'm gonna check in a few minutes.
Let me show you the stuff that you just gave me.
Yeah, and thankfully she doesn't get mad at us. Also it's Afro Kid. If you've not played Boktai 2, then you probably don't know who this guy is.
That's
Well, his name is Afro Kid, and he has a huge afro, and he takes care of armors and accessories, and he's pretty cool, to be honest.
he gives you that first armor, right?
Yep, he gives us the first armor. Anyway, it's time to go towards the first dungeon with the bike. So this game introduces bike race, which are pretty fun in my opinion. Some people don't like them. Well, that's too bad for them. but yeah, bike race, they are pretty cool, but they also get very difficult pretty fast. This one is easy. Second one is gonna be where you can start dying if you don't pay attention. And after that, it's basically forget about the race, just think about surviving. As a bike race, they have one of the best musics in this game by far. You can customize your bike as well by finding parts all over the place, which we will only get one or two probably, but I don't think I will be able to show them. You can also damage the enemies and destroy their backs, which is actually pretty helpful. Goal! And here we go, Lifeless Thorn, the first dungeon of Boktai 3. So in this dungeon we are gonna be meeting Trinity a bit. So the way this game works, you can get these red cards, which can give you stat points, or you can sell them for a lot of money. Normally 90% that's what we do for the most part. We sell them for money to buy bananas and equipment. Also this game gives you the dash ability very early, which means that you use sunlight a lot more often than the previous games. In fact, in 90%, around endgame, you will get an overheat because of it, and you just can't do anything about it. It just happens.
Right now, Doc had to open that door, which is tied to that to those candles, and he had to get some way. He had to find some way to turn it on. So he actually had to get the fire lens, which somehow.
Oh yeah,
lost.
that's right. I forgot to mention this game has missions, which is well, I've just did one.
Hey, Trinity.
Yeah, we actually meet Trinity. He fell from that building. He's looking for treasures, and he has absolutely no idea about who we are. He just thinks that we are like a normal civilian, and he's like, "Yo, dude, don't worry, I'm gonna teach you everything I know." But he has no idea that we don't need him to teach us anything.
Yeah, it's been 3 games, so Django knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, like we saved the world like 2 times. And there we go. As well, I think there was a banana drop, but I don't need it, so let's forget about that drop.
Aww.
I wish that would happen in 9%. So anyway, we have another objective, which is finding the key to open the door. And right here we found a bike part. I'm gonna damage boost, save some time. And we meet Trinity again. He's stealing everything he can from this town. because he has nothing better to do.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like that's pretty much what Trinity does, like through the whole game. Like basically, he lets us do all the hard stuff, and he's just like trying to get the treasure. Well, it kinda sucks for us, but well, I guess that works.
Oh well.
To be fair, it's not like we need his help that much anyway, at least until endgame. Okay, so another armor. This one is actually special. You're gonna see. It's pretty interesting.
A trap.
Yep. Okay, let's equip sword and accessories and use stats. Oops. I'm messing up movements. That's pretty bad.
Poke, 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 poke. Oh wow.
Yeah, I think this strat is actually slower than spamming the gun, but I really like doing it. It looks very cool in my opinion.
Right now, Django's vampire blood is reawakening again.
Yes, and this serves as a TRC tutorial. If anyone has played Lunar Knights, this is the same as Trance.
Yeah.
So when the TRC gauge is full, we can transform into Dark Django for now and Solar Django later in the game. And that lets us do a ton of damage. Like TRC in this game, it's really unbalanced compared to Lunar Knights.
It's way too strong in this game.
Yeah, and the best part is that if you're wearing the correct equipment, you can actually make it even stronger. So it's pretty ridiculous. So yeah, otherwise there's not much to say about this dungeon. It's basically the second part of the tutorial for the most part. It teaches us about enemies and stuff.
Yeah, this is just basically, you know, the first actual level, but it's super simple.
Yeah. I kinda wish that you could just skip the tutorials, to be honest.
That frame that Doc just got right now, it fires your Grendel soul shots in a circle. Why it's in a big circle.
Yeah, so basically that's that gun frame. It's so there's a few things to mention about it. It's the range, it's super big. The energy cost is low, kinda, for what it is. The damage is actually very high for this part of the game. Like, it's a decent damage compared to mid and end game, but for early game, it's basically broken. Like you're gonna see the boss fights. It's gonna be super easy. Like I'm probably gonna be doing barely anything.
That frame is basically the metal blade because it's low cost, pretty high power.
Yeah, and the fact that it has such a big range, like it's just OP. And the best part is that it's one of the few frames that can actually hit outside of the screen. So as long as you know where you're shooting, you're fine.
Fun fact: if Doc had not grabbed that jerky first, Django would have just walked out.
Yeah, you will skip it, which is something you don't want to do, at least for any percent, because that jerky meats. Jerky meats, they don't get rotten, which means that if you play good enough, you can keep it until endgame. And basically that's what you want to do, ideally, in 90%. So anyway, story time. We meet Trinity again, and he's like, yo, there's an immortal in front of us. It's too dangerous, we should go back. And we are like, nah, I'm gonna fight him. And Trinity is really trying to warn us about this. So yeah, we meet up with the Count. I think he's actually happy to see us because, well, he likes fighting Django. However, Trinity decided to go back for us, so he's gonna get in the way a bit. But well, Trinity is a bit too weak for the count. We try to warn him, but he doesn't listen. And just like that, he gets knocked out of the way. Alright, I'm using the wrong frame, my bad. That's why I'm doing barely any damage. So yeah, as you can see, I barely have to do anything with that frame.
Wow, man. He really did destroy the count. Again.
Yeah, and even then, like, that was a slow fight. Like, this fight, it can take literally 5 or 10 seconds. It's ridiculous.
It's a shame. He's supposed to be the rival, but he gets taken down like... he gets taken down so easily.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. We need energy. HP I don't really need, but may as well.
I mean...
And we need to use bananas again to go fast.
I mean, sorry, he's not... you're right, he's not dead. He's undead.
Yeah, that's right. He's undead. For now. So basically Trinity wakes up. So the Count, he was hiding a bot inside of Trinity's clothes. Don't ask me where exactly, just somewhere. So was the auto sort by Perish Counter 2? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Actually, no, it doesn't, because I remember there's actually a dungeon later in the game where you don't want to sort your items, because otherwise, a banana that you get during the dungeon, it gets sent in front, and you use it too early, basically. It can be to the cylinder character that came out in the Immortal Trap stage. I'm not sure which one you mean, actually. So yeah, anyway, we carry the coffin again. There's not much to say. It's just like the other games, pretty much. You can see that there's a counter at the top of the screen. If it reaches 0, well, the coffin will respawn in the boss room. But that probably will never happen. Like, unless you are really bad casually, that should never happen. Like, and even then you have to really go out of your way to get it to run out.
Yeah.
Anyway, story time. Sorry.
No, go on.
Oh, alright. Oh yeah, so story time. So Trinity, he sees us carrying the coffin, and because he's dumb, he thinks that we managed to escape the count, and that we are basically stealing treasures. And that's what we have in the coffin, but he's terribly wrong.
You silly goose.
Yeah, Trinity, honestly, he's a meme.
He is a meme. He is pretty much a meme.
Yeah.
The main thing about Boktai 3 compared to the other games is that the dungeons are much bigger. They actually are a good deal bigger for Boktai 2.
Yeah. Which is probably why there's no optional dungeons in this one. They focused a lot more on the main dungeons.
Although the game really needed one of those towers. Really. They really should have put one.
Yeah. I think it would have been good in Boktai 3 with the sword and stuff.
Yeah. Wow, man. Bananas are making you fast.
Yep. Gotta go fast.
It's a shame you can't combine it with the speed nut.
Yeah, especially in Boktai 1, like that would be insane. Like
Awesome.
that will probably save a ton of time.
It's time to purify the count.
Alright, Crossman, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.
Alright, Crossman. Catch you later. Oh wow, you hit all four?
Yeah, in one shot. That's one of the cool strats about Boktai tree.
Yo, that's
You can do
swag,
this.
man.
Yeah, I know. You can do it for. You can do it for almost all purifications.
The count.
And there we go. So that was the first purification in the game.
Oh my gosh.
And just like that, well, that's it.
Wow, that wasn't even a challenge.
Yeah, so purification in this game they got a lot more easier compared to Boktai 2, and basically sunlight it does a lot more damage compared to the previous games for some reason.
Yeah, and the count just said, I lived. Mwahahaha.
Oh, also yes, if you activate the pile driver fast enough, you skip a text box, just like in Boktai 1.
Twing. Ah, Trinity, you meme.
So yeah, that's what we wanted to show on console. So
Alright.
I guess we are gonna switch to emulator.
Yes.
Okay, I actually need to use the bathroom, so can we just have intermission, please?
You know what? Just for you, Doc.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Miss.
You missed Boktai.
I'm gonna show the crossover items if everything is ready.
No, hold on, it's not ready.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
1 second. Alright, Doc is back. Back again. Doc is back. Tell a friend. Doc is
Yep,
back.
I'm back.
Okay, we are all set to go. Okay.
All right, so everyone can see the game again, right?
Yeah, audio should be fine. Hopefully it's not too loud. Audio should be fine.
All right.
It's not too loud.
So okay, let's get a better music. So sorry. So this game, just like Boktai 2, you can do crossover battles against this time Mega Man Battle Network 6, but only in the Japanese version. Because Boktai 3 only came out in Japan anyway, so that's just how it is. So anyway, for starters, over here there will be a chest on New Game Plus that gives you the following items. The PET, which lets you trade crossover points. And you get, where is it? And you get the Rockbuster, which is pretty much just like Boktai 2. Also, after doing crossover fights, you can get the armors. The Mega Man armors, there's four of them. There's Base, Tomahawk Man, Colonel, and Protoman. With names. I'm sorry, I'm using the English translation patch, which is available in the TaiyohNetwork, also known as Boktai Speedrunning Discord community, and I think it's on the leaderboard as well on speedrun.com. So anyway, each equipment gives a different color as well as a different effect. And when you have all of them equipped at once, you can charge the Mega Buster. So here you can see I have the Tomahawk Man colors. Alright, I forgot to unequip. How do I do this? Alright, wrong menu. I'm spamming too much, sorry. Okay, there we go. Colonel colors. Protoman. Protoman, in this game, he lets us dash at level 0, which is still faster than using speed nuts, actually. And there we have Base. Base is pretty OP. Well, they all are pretty much. Base armor lowers every damage taken by half. So yeah, it's quite broken. And if you wear all of them, you can charge the Mega Buster, and you can you get the Mega Man colors. Also, you have plushies or dolls that you can find in dungeons. There's Colonel, which refills your TRC gauge, which I don't have right now because it's the very start of the game. Protoman gives you more chance to get better swords and special effects. Mega Man refills your energy and lets you trade crossover points. You also get information about crossover content from every game. Well, right now it tells us about the Rockbuster, so let me try this again. Whoa, I'm getting this again, really? Okay, let's move a bit. I have to go start Halloween birthday party. Alright, have fun. Have fun at the birthday party. So yeah, this is information about the Battle 5 DS game, actually. In the DS world where I can be found in Gargoyle Castle, you can undertake a trial to defeat 100 puppets. trial of 100 foes. At that time, slot a Boktai series cartridge into the DS. The wooden sword will become the solar sword and you'll earn points. And you have to defeat 1,000 bats. So yeah. For 2 points, that's not much. So you can trade points for equipments. Don't I mean the solar sword? Yeah, that's what I mean, I think. Anyway. Oh, actually, I can probably show the dolls. Why not? What? That's wrong menu. Okay, Taiyō, Rockman, Protoman, and Colonel. Also, so earlier I mentioned bike parts. There's actually bike parts related to Mega Man as well. Like right here you can see my bike is blue. And Django is actually on the bike. However, if I do a race... let's see... If I do a race... It's not gonna be Django anymore. It's Mega Man!
What? It's Mega
Yeah,
Man. He's racing.
he knows how to drive a bike. Somehow.
They give him a decent looking sprite.
But yeah, that's pretty cool actually. As you can hear the very good music that this game has for bike race. Yeah, remember this for a certain fun game. This could be pretty cool. Yeah, actually 4 people for bike race, that would be pretty weird considering how the screen is. So yeah, let's see. That's about it for in-game items. So Eurasia, if you're ready, I guess we can do crossover battles. And yes, do not play under strong sunlight for too long. That's actually important.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, I am indeed.
Also, I forgot one last thing about Rockman. So he's a Taiyō, he's a good Navi, but most importantly, above all, Rockman gives you courage. Yeah, it's
Wow.
well